After watching the first episode, I was wondering why is Peter Parker still wearing glasses as he's supposed to be glass free after getting spidey powers? And where did the alien spider go? We don't know how many people that spider has bitten and given them spidey powers. Anyway, in episode 2, I was surprised that Norman Osborn comes to know Peter Parker is the Spider-Man. It is very early into this series, and now the question is what will Norman do with Peter? As in the Spider Man movie franchise, Tobey Maguire's Spider Man, Norman was really after Spider Man's blood. We do see photo of Norman with Captain America, so in this series, most likely his version is on the good side, and maybe he is collecting a team of superheroes like Avengers. As expected in the start of the episode, Norman was there personally at Peter's house to hire him for research in his industry, also known as Oscorp. After this episode, we come to know that Norman already had some suspicion that Peter is Spider Man. That's why he hired him, and he confirmed with his CCTV footage at the end of the episode. We see new characters introduced in this episode with Peter meeting his co-interns John, Asha and Amadeus. Out of them, Asha stands out with her African accent and also she is from Wakanda. She is the only one who is nice to Peter while other two does show him some antagonism. Peter also meets his coordinator who seems to be angry all the time but his mentor Carla Connors comes out to be a different person. The episode also highlights how Peter is late all the time and he knows it, but it has become a habit, which is the case in all Spider Man franchise. There is a new villain introduced in this episode named as Bhutan, who has equipment that can shoot flames. He was no match for Spider Man anyway. Peter does notice a stylized infinity logo on the equipment, which we should be finding out later what it is about. Back in college, we see Nico doesn't gel well with students and in school except Peter, so she does seem to need Peter to be around to avoid being socially awkward. Lonnie is the heart of the school football team and he seems to have affinity towards Peter as he introduces his whole jock team to Peter to make him involved in his circle. The episode was more of introduction of new characters and the ending was quite a surprise with Norman Osborn knowing Peter Parker is Spider-Man.